This is Tuesday morning, the 18th. Well, lady, you made it through another day. Yes. And we're here on the same county road, number 34. It's not bright and pretty. I have my water probably boiling by now. I'm going to make my coffee. I put 1 tablespoon of the Nestle's instant and 2 of the raw sugar. I'm going to have my breakfast, and then I'm going to do some of the things I'll show you. I think you're going to like it. She's been munching on something. Occasionally she come. Hey, you stay away from there. No. She's been munching on this. Occasionally she'll stop. She'll nibble at this and say, hey, whatever that is. It looks like some kind of throw up from another animal. Do not want that. And you stay away from that, lady. Okay? Stay away from it. It's a good girl. I let her run around here. Plenty space for her to run. Right now, before I turned the camera on, we were running like crazy, her and I. She acts like she wants to get me, and I act like I want to get her. And we got a little battle going on. And she goes wild and crazy. Well, my experience here, I would not recommend to stay here for one big reason. You hear highway driving all night long. There was also some kind of loud noise through the night, around 4 o'clock in the morning actually, that it was like a jet testing site, and it was for 40 minutes, is like at least, and it kept going on and then back off, then on and back off. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. It feels like this every night. I think I'm going to do is sleep in the van, because in the van I can put those window covers on, close the doors, and you cannot barely hear anything outside. It's a sound, almost a soundproof system, and a temperature system, and a privacy system. I turn my bed back up again like this so we can walk in and be able to stand up without stepping on the bed. Okay, so I guess we'll have breakfast, huh? Something else you should know. My hatch, because it cannot open all the way because of the canopy that's in the way right here, it hits the canopy. What happens is, this morning, with the movement of a lady going in and out the van, she came back out. I guess the vibration of it closed the hatch door, and the key was inside right there. My problem is, it's locked. I couldn't open it. So you adjust and you learn as you go. And lucky for me, I had taken the bag outside of the van that has the spare key. Woo! That was close. Because then Every window's closed, every door is locked. I would have been in serious problem. Always be prepared to have an extra key just in case something like this happens. But you have both of them inside the van, ha! You're in trouble. Even though there is no sun shining, it's still charging. And I need to wipe it down a little bit, it's too dusty. And on this side I have the bag, and it's used as my wash tub. I can wash my hands, rinse things. I need to put more water in it because I used most of it when I was putting water in the radiator. Again, now here I move the bed out of the way. I blocked it so she doesn't jump up there. And I'm going to have my breakfast here. Oh, another thing, live and learn. Live and learn. See, I put the towel right there and that other exercise machine in the back of those legs, because those legs, not all of them don't have those rubber things in the bottom. They don't all have it. So, like this one, and the two in the back don't have it either. He was already making a hole right there when I sat on it yesterday, which could end up making a hole on the bottom of my tent, and I would not like that to happen. In fact, yesterday you thought I was sweeping dirt. I wasn't sweeping dirt, I was making sure there was no rocks, no debris, any kind of weeds that are hard that would stand up and make a hole in my tent. So I cleared that up first. So nope, I was not sweeping dirt. I also put this to protect it. This flooring is all connected like a puzzle right there. And about the heating element, it hasn't really been working. I don't think it works. Oh, my little light works pretty good. This one has a magnet, and I just put it little light here because it's magnetic, and at night it lights up the room. Tonight I'm going to sleep in there and put stuff out because it's warmer, and I can put the shades in the glass, keep me warmer and quieter from the road noise and from that jet testing thing they have. I guess is a jet testing blasting at 4 a.m. Alright, well, my coals are getting nice and hot. I got some wood next to it. I can add some wood in a little bit. Then I'm going to make my coffee. Breakfast consists this morning of a banana, one of those crunchy bars, the Access bar, some chicharron, and a coffee. I want to keep the fire going because in the afternoon I don't have to relight more coals. So I want to keep adding wood to it so that I can make me some chicken sandwich. And I don't mean cold, I mean hot chicken sandwich. I am making ladies' toy. I take a piece of the brush, I take the brush out, just keep this, and I first put it on the end of my fishing rod, and I make just a knot like I do when I'm fishing, the fishing knot. This is a 63 gauge weed eater line. I use that because she can't she catches it, she doesn't tear it up right away. So I do the same thing on the other end. Fish over there. I do one here the same way. And then I'll show you how fun she has playing with this. This has come very handy for refilling my water. You just pump it. When it gets low on the battery, I recharge it. And has been a blessing. All you do is press it one more time and it stops. Very handy. Well, I'm going to use a sharpening stone, a filing stone, with some of the little sharpening stone oil. I'll use a sharpening stone. It's got the rough side and the smooth side. I don't know if you can see it from there, especially with her in the way. So I take this is actually my diver's knife. It's a small one, but this cuts this side is to cut in case someone hooks you with a fishing wire. Okay, where the bevel, see how it's like this? And then you get to the sharp area and that has another bevel. You want that to disappear. When it does disappear, you do little circular motions. As I'm using the smooth side because it's already been used before. I saw this on YouTube and I recommend you look at all your YouTube channels. They are just amazing on how much information you can have on YouTube. It is just now if you don't have the oil, that's okay, you can do it without the oil. The bevel disappears right there. There's little circular motions. And the other side, that's this side, and this side, just turn it, do the same thing when the bevel disappears, right there. You do too much of an edge, you actually cut into the other side, and you don't want to cut the other side. When it disappears, that little bevel, that's when you sharpen it. You check it. Ooh, that feels sharp. Don't want to mess with that knife. Well, I broke my broom sweeping. So what I've done is I finished breaking it, and I'm hitting the end to take the sharp all the sharpness off of it so that I can't cut myself. And then I'm going to put tape all around it, duct tape, and that should be my new little broom. Alright, it looks like it's starting to get pretty windy outside, and I see clouds like it looks like rain clouds. So it's supposed to be 44% rain today. So if it starts raining, I need to bring everything in. I already started to bring everything in. The only thing I got left outside is the solar charger, and of course it's going to put out the fire that I've been trying to keep on for lunch. So next thing I'm going to do is listen to the rain. Don't know. You kind of go as you go, learn as you go, and so far so good. Now my plan, it's I already checked the weather again. So I should stay here. According to Thursday Telluride should be almost no rain. So I might take off on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, and go to Telluride. Find a place over there to park and stay in a camping area. Leave my camp set up, except for me, I'm a dog, and we go to Telluride. Or go to Telluride first and then set up later, but I'd rather set up early. That way I find my spot and I'm set. All I have to do left is enjoy Telluride. Now I took off my cap, make myself more presentable, brush my hair, and the reason for that is because the hatch, since it cannot go all the way up like it's supposed to because it's hitting the canopy, what's happening is if I have a cap, it blocks my view. I've hit my head several times on that hatch. So things you learn as you go. Like I said, learn as you go, you know, one day at a time. And that's one of the things I learned. Whoa, I hit my head several times. Ow, and my neck, whoo, I went straight up, boom, right onto it. I also, because of the possible rain, I brought some wood inside the tent just to keep it dry in case it rains. I don't want wet wood to try to keep the fire going. Probably is going to go out anyways if it rains. But at least I have some dry wood inside when I do need it and it stops raining. Sit, lady. Sit. Good girl. I don't know what she saw, but it looked like she was going to take off running. She never does. She stays within the area. She's a very good dog. She stays within 25 feet or so within where I'm at. She starts waving a little bit more. She looks back to see if I'm watching, and I just go like that. She just turns around. Or I say, tell her, lady, here, and she'll come back. All right. So, hopefully it doesn't rain, but if it does, I'm ready. Oh, by the way, another mistake, that when I was moving the generator, I unplugged it accidentally. So all this time it has not been charging my generator with a solar panel. So I moved it so it doesn't get away from the bag, and accidentally got unplugged. So things you have to learn as you go. You think little mistakes, little here and there, it makes a difference. That little mistake cost me not having to charge a generator for the last 2 or 3 hours. Well, hopefully the sun comes out and it doesn't rain, and the rest of the day we'll be charging it. Alright, that's all for now. Giddy up. I've been using the vinegar to clean my dishes, my knives, my spoons, etc. And it works pretty good. It cleans and disinfects. So that's something to remember. Still a lot of clouds. Some look a little rainy, but not much. This lady over there taking it easy. Here I have a pretty good shot of the Mesa Verde National Park. I'm a few miles away from there. I decided I'm going to keep the bed in the van, and that'll be my sleeping quarters. And down here, living room and dining room area, without having to flip back and forth with that mattress, just leave it up there. And arrange it so that I'm not feel so crowded, because there's not so much stuff in there. So just what I need is in there. The rest of it's in the tent, and I can sleep quieter without all the noise of the road. That's my final decision. Yes, sir. That's my final decision. Is my final decision. Do I need to call a friend? Nope. Do I need to call a family member? Nope. Is that your final decision? Yes, it is. Sleeping in the van. You would think that's a dead dog laying in the grass, but she's just enjoying a good old nap. Ha! I'm not gonna wake her up. It's almost time to eat. Then I'll wake her up.